Hi Virgo, and welcome to your tarot videoscope 417 by Ama. This reading is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. Always make sure that you listen not only for your sun sign, but also for your moon sign or for your rising sign, because sometimes if your sun sign doesn't make sense to you, then maybe your rising sign or your moon sign could make better sense to you. As usual, this will be a general reading. I'm doing a 5-card tarot spread called the Key of Life, and I'm going to use the traditional tarot deck and also one card from the Egyptian Oracle deck. If you are interested to schedule a private consultation, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You can also email me through our website, amalightworker.com. I was hoping to launch these videos ahead of schedule because I had last weekend it was a full weekend of presentations from here, lectures. I had to go to a symposium, but it didn't work out that way. And then on top of that, I had to attend a funeral that happened all of a sudden. So it has been a very interesting month for me, the month of May. So I'm going to try to upload these videos, as faster as I can. I won't be available for readings the first week of June. I will be available to take clients to do readings after or due to some medical issues. Thank you for understanding. Now, if you are interested to hear more, click in the link down here below. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos. In the Vimeo videos, I'm doing a whole new reading for you. I'm going to give you your Akashic Records messages. I'm going to pull 3 more cards and see what messages show through those cards. And I'm going to clear your energy. Clearing energetic blockages, anything that could be influencing you in a negative way, but it is not part of your own natural energy field. So click in the link down here below if you are interested to hear more. And again, check out the other links. The other links are going to tell you how to email me, click on the website and stuff like that. So now, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on the notification button. When you turn on the notification button, you will be immediately notified every time that I upload special videos. Allow me now to focus on this reading today. For you, Virgo, the general feelings that I'm picking up, they have to do with overcoming your enemies or overcoming obstacles, a celebration, a good news in regards to some money or to some financial matters, traveling, and finding passion in your life. So now let's break it down one by one. The first card that wanted to show up for you for this reading today is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles represents a Virgo, therefore this could be you. Represents a Taurus or a Capricorn. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. The meaning of the card is every time you get this card, it means you're going to notice some improvements and luck in matters of wealth, matters of prosperity. Usually it also denotes some improvements or good news in terms of a home or a property. And if this doesn't make sense to you for the purpose of this general reading, I'm also going to say engage at work that keeps you young at heart. Now allow me to tune in psychically so I can figure out why this card showed up in this reading and what does it mean. If you were waiting to hear back from some kind of application, or maybe you applied to get a student loan, maybe you are applied to be approved on a mortgage, maybe you applied for fundings, whatever this is, I feel that now you will have access to that money. So maybe you already received the notification that you are approved, but now you have access to it. For some of you, I feel that some amount of money could be show up for you through some kind of an inheritance. I don't feel that it's a lot of money, or maybe it's a property. It doesn't feel like it's particularly very big, but it is something significant, and this will only make sense to some of you. So some of you could be now gaining access to some form of inheritance passed on to you, either money, a bank account, or a property. If you were in the process of remodeling or changing or fixing your home or rearranging, stuff around your home, I feel that now not only you are going to be completing these repairs or these rearrangements, but you are also going to be able to enjoy your home. You could be having like people coming over. Generally, I keep getting images of you just having a good time at home, or having guests at home. Some of you could be starting to look to buy a home or to buy a property. I don't see this coming through yet, but some of you could be starting to look, in other words, look for a new home. I feel also that another reason that this card showed up for some of you, I feel that through another Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, you could be benefiting in some way. So if your finances are linked together, maybe they get a job, or maybe they receive a raise, because I keep getting that you boost each other's finances. So financially, you could be linked together in some way. You could be spouses, you could be living together, maybe he's your boyfriend or your girlfriend, a family member, or even a business partner. Now, for other Virgos, I also keep getting that someone that you know, okay, they give you some valuable advice, or they could be opening the way for you, okay? So you will be presented with a chance to move up with your career, get a raise, or get a promotion. Okay, so a person in your work environment, or someone with whom you are professionally linked together, you have like a work relationship or a professional relationship, they could be helping you, okay, to open up your career so you can move forward with your career, either to get a raise or a promotion. So I feel like help will be provided for you, or someone in the work environment could help you to achieve that goal. So someone who has a person who is known to have like a great influence. The other card that shows up for you is the Sun. It does fall in the position of your present current situation. And to me, it means success, victory, celebration, accomplishment. It means union and mergers. It means being happy as a child. It also means receiving a good news from a child or about the health of a child. It means keeping up appearances, matters of self-image and self-improvement. It also means travel and going on vacation, usually traveling south or to warmer places. Now, allow me to focus and let me figure out what this means for you, Virgo. For some of you, I feel that you could be making plans or arrangements, or you could be asking for prices and doing like a little research, maybe to get like a rental property where you and your loved ones can go for a couple of days. So for some of you, you are really going to travel and go away for a couple of days in June. For other Virgos, I feel like you are still asking to see if you can get the best deal. So for some of you, I keep getting like a cabin somewhere where there's like a lot of trees and greenery. I also keep getting images of beautiful scenery, but like high up, like mountains, mountain climbing. For some of you, I keep getting spending a lot of time outdoors, doing outdoors activities. You hear from someone in Florida, or if you live in Florida, maybe other people contact you out of nowhere. Maybe you will then want to come to see you, or maybe they're coming on vacation in Florida, or generally in South, in other words. maybe not specifically Florida, and maybe they want to come to see you. So the hard time for this to happen is going to be 3 months. So this is what I keep getting through this card. For some of you, something that you are doing, creating, will be um, welcomed. You will get a big applause, like people are applauding for something that you are doing or presenting or saying. For some of you, I feel that something that you did in the past now is rewarding you financially. So maybe you invested in the past, maybe you published something in the past, and now either you are getting the financial benefit from it or profit, or this could also be passive income. For some of you, I feel that some of you could be doing some kind of interview. Could be a job interview, could be another kind of interview, but it feels like it's going to go well. So this is what I keep getting through this card. For some of you, it's going to be like the energy is shifting, and suddenly things that affected you emotionally in the recent months, maybe they're not going to be holding so much power over you. There is a sense of liberation, expansion, joyfulness, bliss. Some of you could be falling in love. And another thing that I keep getting through this card that kind of ties up also with the previous cards, some of you could now find a new sense of fulfillment through the kind of work that you do. So for some of you, you can find the perfect job for you, have passion for the things that you are doing. If this doesn't make sense to you because maybe you don't work, maybe you stay home or you're retired, again, it feels like you are just going to enjoy your daily life more. You're going to feel like you have a purpose again. You have a direction in life. You're going to feel like you're getting closer and closer to your life's purpose. And I do feel that either people who have a great influence on you, they're going to boost your confidence. They're going to help you, not only in practical ways, but they're going to inspire you in your personal matters. This could be friends, this could be family members, this could be maybe like something extraordinary that you are learning. This could be spiritual teachers. It could be something that you hear over on YouTube, a book. Whatever this is going to inspire you and is going to influence you in a very positive way. So it's going to make an impression on you. Teachers, people who are just going to help you, are just going to show up for you when you need them, pretty casually. And this influence of people showing up in your life to help you with anything that you are going through in that moment is going to keep on going for you for the rest of the year. Some of you could also be falling in love. Just I keep getting a lot of excitement in the air. So the way this is coming to me, maybe it's not love, okay? Let's say for some of you, it may not be love, but certainly I keep getting some of you being so excited and kind of like wanting to jump up and down because you met someone that really impressed you, or an opportunity shows up for you and you can barely hold your excitement. So this is what I keep getting through this card. The next card that you have is the Ten of Clubs. It falls in the position of your future. The Ten of Clubs, it means lightness, a butterfly by a lion, by a sleeping lion. So a lightness of heart, enlightenment, lightness of spirit, seduction and harmony between sexes, or harmony between different people. It also means traveling the world like a butterfly would, is a show of force, okay, that only fools mistake for villainy, okay? So cheerfulness, seduction, pleasure, envelope with envelope. You will surrender you soon or later. And sometimes it also means white lies and unfaithfulness are possible. Now allow me to figure out what does this mean for you. Because when they said that traveling the world like a butterfly would is actually a force, okay? Only people who don't know they would misunderstand that for you being a villain. So I feel that for some of you, there are a lot of things that you need to clear your air about. You need to clear your mind about. If anything that you projected onto others was seen or judged or perceived wrongfully, I feel like now they're going to get a better clarity. You're going to come out as exactly as you are, not having these misjudgments or misconceptions about you. For some of you, I feel like I keep getting an image of going over like a resume or maybe documents or research or something that you are writing. In other words, go over that stuff, and I feel like you are changing that or adapting that in some way. I also feel that if there was an obstacle through your work, whatever kind of obstacle, could have been technical, could have been communication, could have been like a block, like you wanted to move forward, but for some reason, like you couldn't move forward. For some of you, this feels like you're going to overcome a big obstacle in your place of work and with your work. You have to deal with some old problems, but now I feel like dealing with some old problems and old issues will suddenly get easier and better because I keep getting the truth will come out. And also, you are going to be looking at the situation from a different perspective. For some of you, I keep getting like you're going to win a competition. I don't know what kind of competition this is. Could be competing for a certain position at work. Could be competing to be hired. Competing in the family. Competing in the love-related sense to get somebody's love and attention. You could be presenting something, and maybe it's an activity where they have to choose a winner. You could be competing in some form of sports, okay, and if not winning, being on the top winners list. So for some of you, this feels like this huge success, in other words, through some form of competition. I feel that this month, Virgo, will you with conquer your fear. Now, I don't know what this means, and I don't know how to you personally this is going to play out, because after all, this is a general reading. But whatever your internal fears are, okay, I feel like you are going to conquer most of your internal fears, and thus liberating and freeing yourself from it. So for some of you, they're talking about a freedom and a success in an emotional sense, feeling lighter again, feeling optimistic again. So, and you could also be very much inspired, creative, having significant dreams. For some of you, you could be, again, attending spiritual development courses, personal development courses. It could be some form of meditation or psychology. Whatever this is you're going to notice huge changes and improvements. You're going to embrace that, okay? Anything that resonates with you, you're going to find that what that thing is, and you're going to embrace that. The next card that you have is the World. It does fall in the position of advice. The meaning of the card is planetary movements and guides around you are conspiring to come to your rescue or to help you in some way. You may not feel, the big shifts right away. Maybe you're going to feel them in a couple of months, but know that they are working on your behalf to make something happen for you. It also means world events, encounters, gatherings. It also means news and information, travel. It also means taking a risk or taking a chance, new opportunities as well. So now allow me to tune in so I can hear psychically as to why this card showed up in this reading and what does this mean. For some of you, I feel like you're going to feel on top of the world. For some of you, you're going to feel like now things are working in a steadier way, or I am more balanced. So it feels like for some of you, you're going to have it all in. You're going to have stability in a relationship. You're going to have success at your work, emotionally, physically feeling okay. So for some of you, in other words, you're just going to be more than okay. So you're going to feel like you are on top of the world. Through this card, I also keep getting news and information coming to you from a family member or a relative. I don't know what this news or information is, but it is something that you're going to be very happy about. Maybe it's going to be about finances or an inheritance, or maybe someone you love and you care about. Maybe they have some good news to share with you in terms of maybe they're falling in love, or they're getting engaged, or they're expecting a baby, or they're coming to visit you. So it's going to be different for each and every one of you, but I keep getting some good news coming to you from family and relatives. Something is coming full circle and is completing. Anything that you have been working on, putting your efforts on, your time, your efforts, or even investing your money, I feel that in everything will come full circle, and of you will enjoy the fruit of your labor. For those of you who are relatively in your relationship, I feel that you are going to complete one stage of dating, okay? And then now moving on to the next stage of dating, or the next stage of the relationship. Some of you will also have choices. If you felt that you didn't have choices before, in anything, maybe you were wanted to buy a home and nothing was just showing up to be the right price for you or the right home. Now you're going to have choices. If you had some struggles with finding a job, now you're going to have options and choices, okay, into finding that job. If you felt that maybe recently you weren't dating anyone, or maybe you weren't in a relationship, now it feels like two people could be competing for your attention. So anything that you had less of or lack of, now I feel like not only you're going to have in abundance, but you're going to have enough to choose from or to make a choice from. So for some of you, you'll not be short of choices. So this is what I keep getting for some of you. And the last card that you have kind of ties up with the very first card. The first card is engage at work that keeps you young at heart. And the last card has to do with passion, looking forward to something with your heart, with passion. It means new passion, it means new love, it also means passion for a religion, and it could also be a new romantic journey. So emotional blessing. So your heart is full of joy and it's overflowing and has so much joy. So now allow me to tune in and let me figure out what this card means. Even though this is a good card, the feeling that I'm getting is not percent awesome, because for some of you, I feel like you have experienced a loss. You have experienced a loss recently. For some of you, maybe you lost a relationship. For other Virgos, maybe you lost someone due to death. You have experienced, loss of a job, financial loss. Emotionally, maybe, you didn't feel so happy. So in some ways, all of you had to deal with some form of loss. And in June, I feel that you're going to feel healed, or you're going to feel cured. You are going to be able to release and let go of the past. If it was grief, you're going to be able to release that, coping with it successfully, and now maybe it's time for you to release that, the grief, and move on. If it was any mental attachments or emotional attachments, again, releasing that and move on. For some of you, I feel that you will be connecting or networking with other people. These people with whom you're going to be connecting or networking, and remember, you can also network online or network through your social circle. I feel that through them, they're going to give you solutions, opportunities. They're going to open up the road to success. Okay, if it is job opportunities that you are looking for, then this is what it is. You are also going to connect with other people that to you maybe they feel like it was destiny, it was fate. You think alike, or maybe you are interested in the same subjects, in the same things. So, in other words, you have the same vibration, and it's easier for you to connect with this new group of people. So, for some of you, it feels like networking, and research could be the key to your success. So do more of that. Okay, let me see what else. Some of you could be picking up a hobby. I keep getting communicating overseas, learning about other cultures, foreign languages, spirituality, having a sense of abundance in your life. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. In one way or another, all of you Virgos will have a sense of abundance in your life during this month of 2000. Now, allow me to give you your Akashic Records messages. Remember to click in the link down here below if you are interested to hear more. In the Vimeo videos, I will also be clearing your energy, open 3 more cards, and doing other stuff. Your body needs to clear out blockages. And you will be realigning your energies in your body, in your mind, and in your spirit. You will feel fulfilled again, or like wholesome again. You're going to feel complete. Financial matters not be at the level as to exactly where you want them, but changes and opportunities to improve your finances will be provided for you. Don't get discouraged. I also kept getting images of a news coming to you. It could have been like word of mouth for some of you, or from a lawyer. For some of you, you could be hearing something from a lawyer. You could be getting something in your mail, because I keep getting the image of an envelope. For some of you, you could be hearing from a job interview or a job application. You could be hearing from a spouse, an institution of learning, or you could be also hearing from a traveling agency. Situations will be more favorable for Virgos that are interested in foreign affairs, international business, or other cultures. Your soul group will find you. So for those of you who felt like kind of different or isolated or alone, they said that your soul group, people that are like-minded, that share the same vibration, in other words, somehow they're going to find you. They're going to get the feeling or the calling that, they need to connect with you in some way. Some of you could also feel the calling to do something that not only benefits you, but it also helps the world, or helps other people. So these other people with whom you are going to connect, or maybe that you are trying to help in some way, they share the same curiosity as you, the same interests, same calling as you. The Akashic Records also indicated healing for those of you who have experienced or are experiencing father issues in your life. So maybe you are experiencing problems with your father, you are worried about their health, or maybe other issues involving and concerning father-related issues in your life. Many of you will get messages or schedule spiritual healings, or a karmic healing session, or a session oriented toward foreseeing and predicting the future. So all of your Virgos, particularly this month, will be drawn to this kind of stuff. The rest of 17 for you, it is all about karma. Karmic relationships will show up. Friendships that feel karmic will show up. It's like clearing all karma and getting your soul and your life in a better state of balance overall. You also shed a few pounds during this karmic process. If these pounds that you could be shedding were connected to some emotional imbalances. The energy of your body overall for the rest of the 17 will be better, feeling more vibrant and more energetic than before. Thank you again so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you are new, please subscribe and turn on the notification button. This way you will be notified every time that I upload special videos. Click in the link down here below if you want to go to the Vimeo videos, where I'm going to be doing a whole new reading for your sign and clearing your energetic blockages. Email me at amalightworker@gmail.com for a private reading, or go to the website amalightworker.com. And please remember that I won't be available for the first week to do readings. I will be available after 8. Thank you again so much. I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.